Look, baby, I'm way too high to be worried about what a nigga say about me. I'm way too fly to be coming down, dishing out game for the free. I'm way too fly not to go and run the numbers up and hit them with a fee. You way too dry to be hating on the dripping nigga who they wanna be. I'm running up my partners, I'm too activated now. They know that I'm popping, I ain't had to say it now. I've been out here living, let them actors play around. She gon' let me rub it, flip it, smack it, lay it down. Big racks on the line, fuck beefing with a bum. Yapping on the gram, he ain't eating on the crumb. Fucking with a stepper, baby, you know how to play it. I don't speak a lot, but I just mean it when I say it. You are not a threat, I got the game face on. Even though you greet me with your stank face on. Nigga, quit the capping with your gangbang song. You ain't never hit the block and take place on. Moving with the mission, had to cancel out the clutter. Quarantine clean, two-stepping in the gutter. Throw them foes up for the #1 stunner. Hit the low side, had to tap in with the brothers. I'm way too high to be worried about what a nigga say about me. I'm way too fly to be coming down, dishing out game for the free. I'm way too fly not to go and run the numbers up and hit them with a fee. You way too dry to be hating on that drippin' nigga who they wanna be. I'm ran up my niggas, I be Diddy poppin' now. Here for the week, I got the city poppin' now. We done heard it all, tell them they ain't saying nothing. You can't put the money down, we ain't even coming. Phone line jumping, going gold from the couch. Got a toe touching, put a fold in your spouse. I ain't stressing nothing, ho, you know what I'm about. Nappy headed nigga with the gold in the mouth. Headed to the crib, made a stop for the goose. Beat it from the bike, tryna knock something loose. Hit it from the side, rap game, right hook. Niggas talk bigger than they real life look. Player of the year, ho, I'm really in the field. With the gang, talking about the dividend, yeah. Say they wanna work, getting smacked with the fees. Sliding through the side with the max in the G's. I'm way too high to be worried about what a nigga say about me. I'm way too fly to be coming down, dishing out game for the free. I'm way too fly not to go and run the numbers up and hit them with a fee. You way too dry to be hating on the drippin' nigga who they wanna be. I'm way too.
Vibe blowing at the J, got the loud jumping at the bag. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the Benz jumping at the bag. Vibe blowing at my J, got the loud jumping at the bag. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the Benz jumping at the bag. Another milestone, look at that. Paper boy, I'm a paper route till I'm 6 down on my back. I'm an old soul like my dad. My old girl still a fan. Yo girl at the live show, so don't act like I ain't the man. I'm kicking my feet up, get frank like Aretha. I'm calm, but I'm teed up, just flip me a stack. The re-up just doubled up off of the muscle, I stuck to the task. They see me, I'm troubled, I'm bubbling up till it's stuck, and they want me to stay where I'm at. I'm good everywhere that I'm stepping, my presence is crucial. You know that this shit not on trend. On a big wave, I'm controlling the tide. Snake eyes when you rolling the dice. So with the stakes inside, I can never take another nigga advice. They can't reach the sky, I'm aiming up high. I just wanna know what it's like. Y'all know what it's like, I come from outside of this. Out the quicksand, I'm the big man, doing big things. Cop a big change, up a state lines, doing stage dives on cam. It ain't no limit to my vision. Check the temp, I'm on fire with it. Got the band jumping out the bag, Prosecco on ice. I'm nobody nice, but run up a check. Demand my respect. I'm doing the most, I never quit. They want me to quit. I'm good as it come, I'm good as it gets. Vibe blowing at the J, got the loud jumping out the bag. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the Benz jumping out the bag. Vibe blowing at my J, got the loud jumping out the bag. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the Benz jumping out the bag.
Guess I gotta hit him with an update. Okay. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. They act like they know. Hold up. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Act like they know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Okay. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Yes, sir. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. Act like they know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Tell me what's to them boys, I know they ain't talking about me. Hold up. All up in the nigga DMs for the feature, I know they ain't talking about free. Shorty, no lie, no leap. I ain't gonna lose no sleep, you don't have in this Jeep. What you gonna sow, you gonna reap. Bet I'm gonna kill what I eat by the end of this beat. Put a little honey in my tea, put a little pepper in your step, I bet on my soul we feast. Bet you don't go, I bet you don't know these freaks. Got a hit in that note on key. Put it on baby, on mammy, on God, on me. Fuck nigga, you not no G. I be in the spot low key. I been at the crib, probably wonder how I got your key. They act like they ain't know it. Guess I gotta hit him with an update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. They act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. Act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Please tell me what's to these lanes, they must be out of their mind. Must be. All up in a nigga face tryna hit a blunt, I know he ain't talking about mine. Putting that work on my grind, putting that perp in my lung, I'm putting that work on her spine. Put a little Drake on my tab, long as she working that back, I ain't hurting, I'm fine. I bet I go earn it right back. Nigga just hit up my jack, got him working my line, I stay in my lane. I ain't even tripping off yours, I'm too damn worried about mine. You not on no ride, nigga ain't having no motion, we so damn tired of your lies. I ain't one of your guys, niggas can't fit in my shoes, little buddy, them not of your size. They act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit him with an update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. They act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. Act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Look, I've been going up 10 days straight. I ain't getting no rest, cause I'm gon' win, I make plays. So I give my best, and you can say whatever you want about me. Do whatever gon' please you. You ain't never seen nobody come up like this and then catch amnesia. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I've been up 6 days a week. I ain't getting no sleep. How they mad already? I ain't hit my peak. If they ain't hate, then you ain't great. Shit, you know how that go. But I've been way too hot to worry about no low. I jump off a jet and I'm turning the city up. Niggas know that I'm really up. Shawty thick as a pony, I tell that hoe giddy up. I been beating that kitty up, and I ain't gotta say it, they figured I get it in. I been popping my shit again. Cop a crib on the side where they don't let no niggas in. I been noticed you getting thin. I done mastered the art of my hustle. Man, you niggas one part of my struggle. So it's funny, the moment you get you some money, they flocking, they all in your bubble. I been popping this pimpin', I'm patting my stat sheet. Got my O's in the track meet. Everything that I drop gon' be hard as the last heat. Baby, come get your back beat. I been having this motion, I move like a nurturer nigga. I can't give a fuck how you feel. All of my partners that came up from nothing, you know that I can't keep it nothing but real. Need you a verse, better come with that paper in order. I'm booming, I'm charging them steep. I'm in your city a total of week and a half. You know I ain't come here to sleep. I been going up 10 days straight. I ain't getting no rest, cause I'm gon' win, I make plays. So I give my best, and you can say whatever you want about me. Do whatever gon' please you. You ain't never seen nobody come up like this and then catch amnesia. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I've been up 2 weeks, that's a half months with a half ounce and a whole queen. Herb pack in the backwoods with some backwoods tryna go green. Probably 10, surely not 20s. I'm like, fuck it though, I keep them hoes clean. From the coastline straight to Moline. I just pull pimp, I don't pull lean. Get more green than a golf tee. Come get your issue, get off me. All of my minutes is costly. I've been flicking my wrist, got it frosty. We been up in the score, I've been keeping a tally. My shit like a rally, we moving they soul. Fuck what you thinking, they already know. And as soon as I think it already flow. The hell is you saying? You gotta be playing. You niggas ain't coming like this. Hop in the booth and I'm beating the brakes off the mic. I just can't give them nothing but hits. I just been flexing on them, getting reps in. They ain't finished clapping for the next win. Got these niggas greener than they next skin. Stacking heirlooms for the next gen. I've been outside, I've been beach side, I've been east side with the gang. I took a jet ride to the west side for some Roscoe's and a chain. I had to bounce back to the Midwest, went to Chi-Town on the train. I hit the D-Town for the weekend, swerving potholes every lane. I've been going up 10 days straight. I ain't get no rest, cause I'm gon' win, I make plays. So I give my best, and you can say whatever you want about me. Do whatever gon' please you. You ain't never seen nobody come up like this and then catch amnesia. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I just
run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em. Yeah, just run 'em. I'm on the mezzanine. I go so hard just to fuck up my enemies. Don't need revenge when success is the remedy. Ain't for the top, I'ma do 'em like Kennedy. Mix the champagne with their Hennessy. They falling off, all these niggas is winning leads. Life gave me limits, I came out with simply. Look, I don't associate, no, we can't congregate. Focus like number 8, my shit is infinite. Move out the trauma, my therapist healing it, Know that you feeling it, I'm just too ill with this, Came with the bass and I'm slapping you niggas, I feel like I'm willing this, Look, stuck in the fuck shit, kill them all at the top of my bucket list. None of you hoes on my fucking list. I go so hard when I come like this, Look, yeah, I go hard and I run up the numbers. Grinding the winter to fuck up the summer. Telling you niggas beware that I'm coming. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on their neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Getting dollars, yeah, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on their neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Getting dollars, yeah, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Tell them that I'm coming like who I've been coming. Numbers I've been running, I've been up to something. Never run from nothing, gotta keep it jumping. Make sure these niggas is bumping my shit. I go too hard on the bitch. Used to be late on the rent. Used to make dollars and cents. Now all the figures are 6, bitch. Yeah, tell them other rap niggas better keep quiet. When they got a piece, guess a nigga get violent. Always got mine, cause a nigga come try it. Yeah, stepping away from the bottom feeders. It just me on my album, don't need a feature. Couldn't walk in my shoes, not a kilometer, not a centimeter, bitch. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on their neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Getting dollars, yeah, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on their neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Getting dollars, yeah, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? If y'all can hear me, press a one, please. Trying to make sure everything working right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, anyway, I take it I'm moving, I'm grooving. I take it everything working correctly. Let me make sure before I go any further. Oh. Hello. Am I coming through? Am I coming through? Am I good? Am I coming in? Am I coming in? Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Am I coming in? Hold up just a minute. I'm trying to make sure everything right. Hey, y'all put a one in the chat if I'm coming in. Okay, I take it I'm coming in. Anyway, welcome back. Happy Memorial Day. Salute to all the members of the military, whether you in the military right now, you serve. Salute to y'all. Enjoy y'all day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's out work, enjoy y'all off day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's going to work or that's at work already. I know how you feel. But it is what it is. You know, you gotta go make your money. Your company don't love you. I guess that's what it really is. But salute to all those out there. But anyway, it's your boy Big Dog Ball. I'm coming out of Memphis team with another one. And it's I'm gonna try not to do a lot of cursing. I'm gonna try not to do a lot of raw, rough around the edges conversation because it's a serious topic. And as y'all can see by the title of today's show, support men in domestic disputes. What you need to know. Mental health. And the truth of the matter is DV, domestic abuse, has always been portrayed through the lenses, through the visions, through the point of view of women. As you can see with the whole Cassie situation with Diddy and other females, whether they're celebrities or the average woman walking around the city. I know I see a lot of it in Memphis on the news where women going through domestic abuse, DV, day in, day out. So it's kind of, I'm not gonna say it's a one-sided thing, but we always see it from the female side of situations. Because it's dead wrong for a man to abuse a woman in any shape, form, or fashion. It's terrible to put your hands on a woman in a way that's harmful. Now I'm all for you putting your hands on a woman to make her feel good, the touching and the rubbing and all that right there. Yeah, do that. That's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Do that type of things when it's necessary to make a woman feel good. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a back massage or a shoulder massage or rubbing her feet, a booty rub or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Do that. But to ball your fists up and hit a woman in the eye or bop her in the mouth because she said something or try to hit her in her ribs and her stomach so you won't show the bruises, do something to her legs so you won't see the bruises. You know, that's terrible. I don't condone that in any shape, form, or fashion. It's terrible. You know what I'm saying? It don't make a lot of sense. We're the stronger vessel. Why you have to go to these tactics, these methods to prove your dominance over a woman? There's other ways for you to show your dominance over women besides putting your hands on them a way that's harmful. But the thing about this is, even though we see most domestic disputes through the lens of women, we overlook the things that happen to men that are victims of domestic abuse, of DV. There are male survivors of this, just like there are female survivors. There are male victims. Now, I'm not the one that's gonna sit up here and cry, pat niggas on the ass and saying, "Yeah, I understand she was talking bad to you, and I can understand why you hit her in the mouth." I don't condone that. I don't condone that. I'm not finna sit up here and try to make you feel like you did something right by harming a woman. No, 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 no. I can understand you going through mental abuse, emotional abuse, verbal abuse from a woman, and you being in this situation not knowing what to do with this woman. Because two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right. And like I said, we see a lot of this through the lens of a woman, the physical. It's easy when you see a woman walking, you can see, excuse me, you can see something has happened to her physically. You can see it. But the abuse and what the men go through when they're in these same situations, you can't see them scars. They're not visible. And for years, we've been told as men, we have to hide our emotions. We have to hide our feelings because if we show any emotions, we're weak. We're less of a man. If we go to therapy, if we go to somebody for help with our problem, with our issue, because again, we're supposed to be the stronger vessel. We're supposed to be the stronger gender. But even the strongest man in the world needs some help, needs a pep talk, needs somebody to pat him on his back and tell him everything's going to be all right. Even the strongest man in the world needs that. So why, as the average man, you feel like you're too good to go seek counseling when you're going through things your goddamn self? Why is it as a man you feel like you don't need help when you're getting done wrong by a woman? Is it your ego? You scared of the embarrassment? You scared if you tell somebody that this woman is manipulating you mentally? emotionally, talking bad to you verbally, and you can't take it because you're fragile for whatever reason, and you go seek counsel, you go seek help to solve these problems, to help you find a way to get through this situation, through this dark part of your relationship with this woman, and you become this laughing stock. Because that's what it really is. Trust you and believe. A lot of things I talk about, I had my own personal experience in it in some shape, form, or fashion. I went through it. As much shit as I talk and as badass as I am and all that type of shit, I went through it with my wife. I did a lot of shit early. I wasn't physically abusive. I was just with the shit. But when it was my turn to get the receiving end of it, I couldn't take it. As much shit as I gave her, I couldn't take it when she gave it back to me. And I was feeling depressed. I wasn't feeling like myself. I was down. And then I went and did my own little research. I did my self-therapy, and I was realizing what she was doing to me. I told her, I'm like, baby, you literally fucking with my brain. You messing with my emotions. I don't like that. She told me, I know. Deal with it. And it hurt. It hurt. That the woman that I love was putting me through the same bullshit I was putting her through. It hurt. I felt less of a man. Now, I didn't go to get no licensed therapist to help me through it. Nah, I just did nigga shit. I did nigga shit. I talked to several of my partners and they told me to get back to who I was. Even if it meant violating my wife again. To get back to who I was. Because the person I was becoming, they didn't recognize that person. They didn't understand that the person they knew could be in this vulnerable state. Now, I'm not saying what I did was the best course of action, but it got me out of my funk. It got me out of my depression. But every man ain't built like me. And I wouldn't advise every man to do some of the shit I did to get back on their square. I wouldn't advise it. To each his own. But we're talking about the things that men go through when they're in these DV relationships, where they're the abusee, not the abuser, where they're getting violated, where they're getting manipulated, where they're getting told they're less than what they are, when they're getting done wrong. Because it's easy for us to run to the women's defense when they're getting done wrong. I do it myself. But I also look at these women that be in these relationships and I be like, why you take so long to get away from this dude? Case in point, with Cassie. The footage we saw was from 2016. It took her another 3 years to get away from Diddy. Allegedly. And I'm sitting here like, why you stay so long? If this man was putting his hands and feet on you and calling you out your name and doing everything possible to you wrong, why you stay so long? The same way I see a person that's in the spotlight like that, a woman that's in the spotlight. In the same way I see the average woman in Memphis going through the same thing, whether I know them or not. Why you stay so long? If you don't like the abuse, if you don't like to be called out your name, if you don't like this man putting his hands on you, why you staying with this man? And I came up with 2 reasons. Reason number 1, you don't want to be by yourself. You don't want to be by yourself. So you're willing to take whatever from this man in order to stay with a man, which I think is crazy. Don't nobody want to be by themselves. I agree with that. Everybody want to be with somebody. But to sit there and take abuse from a man just to be with somebody, you're crazy. You're crazy. And I ain't got a problem telling any woman that just to have somebody, you're willing to go through all that just to have somebody, you're crazy. It ain't worth it. It's nowhere near worth it for you to be beat on, for you to lose your beauty just in the hopes of being with somebody. It's crazy. And the number 2 thing is lifestyle. You won't leave him alone because he has the money, the resources, the cachet, the status to put you in places you never been before, to get you through doors you never could walk through with your average life, to take you to exotic places and name brands on your skin. More zeros in your bank account than you ever seen in your life. More money that you can ever spend. The newest cars. Before they even touch the dealership, you already got one. A whole lifestyle. I get it. I understand. But again, you willing to go through hell just to live a certain motherfucking way? You willing to go through physical and verbal abuse just so you can look pretty for pictures? Just so you can brag to your family and friends about this new bag you got, this new car you driving, but deep down inside you're hurting? You got to put on extra foundation to cover up bruises on your face and on your body so won't nobody know you're getting beat on? Just so you could take a trip to Turks and Caicos? Again, you're crazy. I agree, that is selling your soul. But a lot of women do it. And like I said, it's just because you want to be with somebody or you want a lifestyle. You're willing to sell your soul. You're willing to go through hell and high water to either be with somebody because you don't want to be by yourself or because you want to live a certain lifestyle. And I would look at a woman and I would say, you crazy. It's more to life than being attached to a man. That mean you no good. It's more to life than trying to live a lifestyle where you're getting punished. It's more to life than that. So I can't understand why women be with these niggas so fucking long. But I'm not here to defend the women right now. And I'm here to defend the men that go through the same shit, because just like I said, you have a lot of men that will get with these women because they don't want to be by themselves. And chances are the woman they get with is the baddest woman they ever seen in their life. The baddest chick they ever seen in their life. The prettiest, nice body, whatever the case may be, she drop dead gorgeous. And she has just as many red flags as them abusive ass men that women deal with. She has just as many red flags. But their abuse don't come physically. Oh no. You have some that will put their hands on men, and because most men are raised not to put their hands on women, they take advantage of that shit. They ain't got no problem bucking up on the nigga. They ain't got no problem putting their finger all in the nigga face. They ain't got no problem balling up their fist and hitting the nigga in their face. They ain't got no problem with that. But because most of us was raised not to put our hands on women, they take advantage of that shit. But that's not a lot of women. That's not a lot of women. And trust me, I done dealt with a lot of women that felt like they were just as strong as me. Just as strong as any man walking the face of the earth. Until they get put down. Then they want to play victim after they get put down. After they run across a man that's stronger than them and put them on their ass. Now they want to tell everybody that man put his hands on them, but you're not telling everybody that you started the shit. You're not telling everybody the whole truth. You're only telling the part that make the man look like he fucked up. You're not telling the part where you were poking at his motherfucking face, down to put his eye out with them long ass fingernails, stabbing him and punching him. You're not gonna tell nobody that. Because according to what I just said, we were raised not to put our hands on women. And you feel free to do that shit because you know most niggas ain't gonna do it. Women know that most men ain't gonna put their hands on no woman. They know that. That's a small percentage of women that's gonna do it, but it's some women out there that will do it. And we're just talking about the one that ain't got a problem putting their hands on. We ain't talking about the one that ain't got a problem pulling out the blicky. We ain't gonna talk about the one that ain't got no problem pulling out the pistol to get a nigga to act right, to get a nigga to act a certain way. Oh, we see it, we just don't admit it. Women, y'all see it, y'all just don't want to talk about it because y'all don't want to look bad. I understand. I tell my wife all the time, you don't like being the bad guy. I know. None of y'all like being the bad guy. Everything y'all do has to have a justification behind. I know. I deal with a wife. I got a daughter. I have in-laws. I have my own sisters. I understand. Y'all don't want to be the bad guy, but yet still y'all do the same fucked up ass shit that the niggas y'all complain about do. But it got to be a justification behind it. A nigga cheat on you, he wrong. You cheat on a nigga, it was a problem. Nigga put his hands on you, he terrible. He the scum of the earth. I agree. What can I say about you putting your hands on a nigga? I was taught to fight a nigga. I was taught not to be no hoe and all that type of shit. Come on. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. This is not a bash. This is not me going against women. This is me being honest. This is just me telling the truth. What's going on, Raj? This is just me telling the truth. That a lot of y'all women out there just as abusive and violent as the men y'all talk about. But like I said, the men that go through this, it ain't that much physical they going through. No. They're not going through the physical that y'all go through when y'all being abused. No. It's the mental. It's the emotional. That's the abuse that men go through. And y'all don't have a problem doing it. Like I said, some of these guys get with you women, and y'all the best thing they ever seen, the best woman they ever had physically. Drop dead gorgeous from head to toe. But you a piece of shit. You a piece of shit. And you knowing that you could treat this man any kind of motherfucking way because in your head, you feel like you ain't gonna get no better than me. So I'm gonna treat you like I want to treat you. Deal with it. I'm gonna call you out your name whenever I fucking feel like it. Deal with it. I'm gonna talk to whoever the fuck I want to talk to in your face. Deal with it. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. What you gonna do about it? Deal with it. I remember watching cartoon back when I was younger. Even Fred Sanford with Elston Woody. It's always been this stereotype of this bigger, aggressive woman and this frail, weak man. And every time this woman opened her mouth, this man would say, "Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Whatever you say, dear, you got it, dear. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, 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 yes." All the time because of fear of what this woman would do to them. In fear of what this woman was capable of doing to them. And just like in typical fashion, if the man leave her alone, she get the crying talking about she ain't do nothing. I didn't do nothing to him. Why did he leave me? I've been nothing but a good woman to him. Why did he leave me? He left for a reason. He finally got the nerve to leave you the fuck alone, and you don't understand why. Because you've been beating this man down day in and day out. Fucking with him. Day in, day out. Day in, day out. Fucking with him. Then he finally built up the nerve to say, "You know what? I'm gone. Deal with this shit by your motherfucking self." And then you get to crying to anybody that's willing to listen and saying, "I ain't do nothing wrong. Why he leave me alone?" You know why. But again, you don't want to be the bad guy. You know why. That man running to it, staying out a little bit later, hanging with his partners, coming home high, drunk, sitting in the car a little bit longer, don't want to be around you, ain't got too many words to say to you. You know why. You don't care. Until he decided to say, "You know what, I had enough. I'm done. I'm out." Then you want to know why. Or he didn't want to be here no way. Whatever. You'll make up a reason. You'll make up an excuse to justify why you sitting here holding the bag by yourself. You'll justify saying he didn't want to be here no way, but he didn't put in 15, 20 years. He ain't love me no way, but he's down for you in everything you trying to do. You'll make up shit to say he was wrong. But the truth of the matter is, you was a piece of shit. You was a piece of shit. Like I said, I don't bash women, but I still tell women they are pieces of shit. Trust me. I done told my wife that plenty of times. You a piece of shit. She don't like to hear it. But I call that shit out. Like, quit acting like a piece of shit. You supposed to be better than me, but yet and still you'll move just like I move. And try to justify your movements. You acting like a piece of shit. Because when I do it, I'm a piece of shit. I'm a bad guy. No matter what reason I give you for how I did what I did, I'm gonna be the bad guy. But when you do it, you can have reasons, and I have to listen to your reasons. You have to justify your reasons for what you did. But I can't justify my reasons. I'm just a piece of shit. I tell my daughter, "You a piece of shit." And I love my daughter to death. But when she move in a certain type of motherfucking way, I call her, I say, "You a piece of shit." Now, the difference between my daughter and my wife, at least my daughter will say, "Well, I am a piece of shit." At least my daughter will tell me the truth. She like, "I ain't shit." At least she will tell me that shit. And like I said, when she tell me, I laugh and then I be kind of upset because I know why she ain't shit. I know why she ain't shit. But like I said, at least she more honest than her mama. Because her mama swear she don't do nothing wrong. But like I said, this is not a bash. This is not me going against women. This is just me being honest. So this is what we have to understand about domestic abuse toward men. And I'm reading from a book. I ain't gonna tell you out the book because I don't want everybody trying to run and go get the book. But I'm gonna read a couple of paragraphs out this book. Domestic abuse against men can manifest in various forms, including physical violence, emotional manipulation, financial control, and psychological torment. Despite the prevalence of such abuse, societal norms, and y'all have to excuse me, I'm still blind. Societal norms and stereotypes about masculine discourage. Oh, my bad. Societal norms and stereotypes about masculinity discourage men from speaking out. Many men feel ashamed or fear being perceived as weak, leading to a severe understanding of the problem. Oh, my bad. Leading to a severe underestimation of the problem. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, 1 in 9 men experience severe intimate partner physical violence, yet their struggles remain silent. 1 out of 9 men go through this. But because of masculinity, they won't tell nobody. 1 out of 9. Now, that's not a very big percentage of men that go through that, but it's a percentage by itself. That's like what? 11%? 12% of men that going through this. 1 out of 9 are going through some type of physical abuse, psychological abuse, financial abuse, emotional abuse. But because of society, because what we've been told over our whole life as men, you can't say nothing. You can't say nothing as a man because you scared of what society gonna say to you. That's crazy that both men and women know that. That's crazy that you can go through this as a man and can't tell nobody because society gonna tell you weak. Men gonna call you a pussy. And women gonna call you a pussy too. So you literally have to suffer in silence no matter what the fuck she doing to you. Because either side gonna look at you like a pussy if you say something. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just with that in mind, when a woman says something, everybody, men and women, run to her defense. Whether she telling the truth or not. Everybody run to her defense. And she could be telling the whole lie. But just because of the thought that a man is doing something wrong to a woman, you'll have people believing her. Just a thought. And like I said, I'm not bashing because I'm one of them niggas that will run to defend the woman if somebody do something wrong to them. Again, I got a wife. I got a daughter. I have female in-laws. I have sisters. I have female cousins. I have nieces. So yeah, I will run to defense of the women in my family. I will run to the defense of women I fuck with. I will do that. And it been many times I done ran to their defense to find out they were full of shit. I have done it and realized they were full of shit. The first woman I ran to defend was my mama. When my stepdad would get drunk, full of that bumpy face, drinking beers all night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I got to go to school. Me and my brother got to go to school in a couple of hours. He's still up playing music, drinking and smoking squares, up all night. And my mama go say something to him, and that thing I know, I hear her call my name. And I'm jumping out of my bed in my tight whitest to stand in between her and my stepdaddy. And I wasn't no teenage boy. I was an adolescent. I was 7, 8, 9 years old. Any given time that man wanted to get rid of me, it wasn't gonna be that hard. I was a young boy. If he really wanted to delete me, he could have done it. But I was running to defend that woman, my mother. And I heard him call her every name under the book. Have other women calling the house and all type of shit. And the one thing my mama showed me though, and we were so fucked up, was this right here. A good girl to fuck with a fuck boy. Cause no matter how many times she called my name to defend her, she always still fuck with that nigga. So was my mama full of shit? I could say to an extent. Cause you dealt with that nigga 17 years too long. I defended you. Every time she called my name, I ran to defend her. And you still end up fucking with this nigga. So I'm a firm believer in defending a woman. It's just that I realize a lot of y'all be full of shit. Now, quit calling my name if you're not gonna leave this nigga alone. Quit complaining, quit calling my phone and all this type of shit talking about what this man taking you through if you're not gonna leave him alone. I don't want to hear it. I'm not gonna keep jumping in to defend you if you ain't gonna leave him alone. But the same breath is I ride with my brothers when they call me. I ride with my niggas that call me and tell me, bruh, this chick over here fucking with me. This chick over here doing this, that, and the third. When I'm gonna talk to him, I'm gonna say, hey, bruh, what you gonna do? Leave her alone. I don't care how it hurts. Leave her alone. You can take care of your kids in another spot. Leave her alone. If she want to put her hands on you, don't be no fool and put your hands on her back. If she playing with the money, quit giving her the money. If she trying to get all inside your head, shut that shit off. I went through that shit. Somebody playing with me emotionally and psychologically. I went through it. I didn't like it. I had to shut that shit off. Now we a whole lot better than what we was in the beginning. But I tell all my niggas that when they call me, they got women problems and this, that, and the third. First thing I tell them, like, what the fuck did you do? Because I know you did something. You my nigga. I know you did something. Whether y'all my blood or a nigga I grew up with been knowing down to 20, 30 years, I know you did something. What you do? What you do? Tell me what you did. Once you tell me what you did, all right, now I know you ain't innocent. So you gotta own up to your own shit first. Before I can sit up here and tell you what to do about this woman that's fucking with you. Own up to your shit first, because I know you did something. If you one of my niggas, I know you did something. I know you. You ain't calling me just out the blue talking about this woman fucking with you. Nah. I know you did something. She found the phone, she found the number in your phone, or something. You smell like another bitch or some shit like that. She saw you do something. She know you did something. She just on your head. It ain't been too many times one of my partners called me and said a female just fucking with him just to be fucking with him. I'm like, nah, I know you did something. I know you did something. Tell me what you did before I can tell you what to do. Every so often, a nigga call me and just be like, it was one nigga that I used to work with. Him, his girlfriend, they stayed into his baby mom. They stayed into. He be like, he tell me every day, man, she just be doing it, and I leave her alone, bro. If what you telling me is true, is her being the aggressive one, leave her alone. You got 3 kids with her. Kids are wonderful, but you can take care of your kids from another spot. You ain't got to be in that house with that woman that ain't caused you number problems, taking you down through there. Take care of your kids from somewhere else. If you got to put the folks in your life to take care of your kid, do that. But I'm not going to tell no man to be around no aggressive, crazy woman just for the sake of duty. No, get away. By all means, get away. If you ain't did nothing wrong, get away. Don't sit there and just do some shit in the name of duty. That's dumb. That's dumb. The emotional and psychological toll on men who experience domestic abuse is substantial. These individuals often endure anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, and feelings of hopelessness. The constant exposure to fear and humiliation can erode their self-esteem and sense of identity. Men might influence the abuse. Now, men might internalize the abuse, leading to self-blame and guilt, which further, that's a word I don't even know how to spell. I ain't even gonna try that. Which further exacerbates their mental health issues. The impact of these emotions can be long-lasting, affecting their ability to form healthy relationships and function effectively in daily life. So again, what going on? What going on? It is what it is. What going on? I see. For some, my bad. What going on? So again, most of the time, men don't say nothing, and guess what? It's fucking them up by not saying nothing. They just internalize this shit and say it's my fault. It's my fault that this woman is doing X, Y, Z to me. That's if you did something. That's if you really did something for this abuse. If you did something wrong and she just paying your ass back, that's one thing. That was in my case. That was in a lot of men cases that I know. Is that majority of the men that I talk to, nigga, you did something. That's why she coming back at your ass like she coming. Own up to your shit. When you do something wrong, own up to that shit. Don't just sit there and say she just attacking you for no fucking reason, my guy. You're lying. Again, when I was going through that shit, I couldn't even be mad at why I was going through it because I knew I did some fuck shit. It was my turn to get the payback. But for those men that ain't doing nothing wrong and just getting this, that, and the third done to them, and they doing everything in their power to be the best man possible. Nothing wrong. They paying all the bills, they faithful. They taking care of the kids. They doing everything that a man's supposed to do by the book. Them men that go through hell and high water with a woman full of red flags. This is for y'all. This ain't for niggas like me that done did some fucked up shit and got payback. Oh no, I'm not talking to you niggas. You in the same boat I'm in. When you did some dumb shit, it's right for a woman to get on your motherfucking head. And it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. I hear too many niggas in these spaces always complaining about what women done to them, but they never talking about what they do to the women. So for all them niggas thinking that I'm just trying to bail y'all out and sit there and justify y'all wrongdoing, nope. I'm not justifying y'all bullshit. I'm saying this what I'm saying today for the niggas that ain't going through the shit that I did and niggas like me done to women. No, these for the niggas that do shit the right way that get done wrong. It ain't your fault, my guy. Don't feel guilty because she full of shit. Don't sit around there and feel sorry for yourself when you ain't doing nothing wrong and you haven't been doing nothing wrong. That's her manipulating the situation. Because like I said in the beginning, name me a woman that like to be the bad guy. I'll wait. I'll wait. Name me a woman that likes to be the bad guy. Like I said, I'm saying this for the niggas that's doing everything right and getting fucked over. Don't feel guilty for some shit she doing. Don't put that blame on you, bro. It's her. Don't let her pile shit on top of your motherfucking head so you can smell all this bullshit and not recognize the shit she doing. No. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Please don't fall for it. Because that's all they need you to do with the fall for it. That's all they need you to do. If for you to be put in a situation where you think it's all your fault, so they can walk away scot-free. And so they can go tell the next nigga, well, my ex was with the shit, all along they with the shit. Several barriers prevent men from seeking help after experiencing domestic abuse. Cultural norms surrounding masculinity suggest that men should be strong, stoic, and capable of handling their problems independently. This belief, this belief system not only discourages men from acknowledging their victimization, also from seeking professional help. Additionally, there is a significant lack of services tailored specifically for male victims. Excuse me. Many shelters and support groups are designed with female victims in mind, leaving men with lower options. Now, leaving men with fewer options or assistance. So not only we have to be strong and stoic because culture told us to be that way. If a man is seeking help, where can he go? If a man is seeking assistance, a place to stay, professional help, everything is designed for women. Society has built everything for female victims and told men to fight for yourself. Get it out the mud. Take care of your problem without the help of somebody else. And usually, I tell men that shit. Suck that shit up and get that shit right. But I also been told is that the way I think and the way I talk and all that type of shit, a lot of men can't do that shit. A lot of men need some help, some guidance. They need some place to crash because it ain't too many family members taking us in. Ain't that many shelters for a man that's out on his own. It ain't too many therapists and counselors for us to figure shit out. We basically fucked up if we going through anything. We basically got to fend for our motherfucking self. We basically as men can't do shit. No help coming for us. Nobody coming to save us. We got to get it how we live. But everybody coming to save women. That's not fair. That's not right. Where our help at? Again, even the strongest, most stoic man needs some help. But from what I just read, there's no help coming. If you and your woman get into it and it's her fault, she the abuser, she the aggressive one, she the one putting all this shit off on you, she the one mentally abusing you, physically abusing you, financially abusing you, emotionally abusing you, guess what? You have to sit there and deal with it. You have to take it. You have to be the quote unquote punching bag. Or else you a weak ass nigga. The men gonna call you a weak ass nigga. The women gonna call you a weak ass nigga. And you really need some help. You fucked up in the game and you really need some help, and there's no one coming to help you. That's a sad situation for me. Sad situation for us. I realized that a long time ago when I was going through, man, like, ain't nobody coming to save me. No matter how depressed I was feeling, No matter how low I was feeling, wasn't nobody coming through that door and tell me I got you. It was just by the grace of God. I had a couple of partners. And even though the counsel they gave me was misguided, it got me back to where I was as a man. It got me out of my funk. Even though I had to do some dirt ass shit to get out of it, I got out of it. But a lot of us men ain't got nobody calling and trying to check and see if we straight. And that's family. The one we call family, the one we call friends. A lot of them motherfuckers ain't calling to check on you to make sure you straight. That's why every time, like I said, that's why every time one of my partners call and tell me they got problems, hey, bro, talk to me. Talk to me. Tell me what the fuck going on, bro. Cause don't bring no female around me and she treating you like some shit. I'm gonna come at her directly. I'm like, look here. That's my guy. I've been knowing this nigga since I was knee high to a grasshopper. You ain't finna treat my nigga wrong. I done it several times. I done told some of my nigga girlfriends, hey, you ain't finna treat my nigga wrong. You not finna do him wrong. Now I know my niggas ain't perfect. I know they got flaws, but you ain't finna treat them wrong just for the sake of treating them wrong. You not finna do that. Because if you do that, then you gonna have to come here for me. And if I had to get on your motherfucking ass shot, it's gonna be a motherfucking problem. Because I don't need my niggas typing on social media, they got problems and slick crying and shit like that. I'm gonna call like, hey, bro, man, stop that shit, bro. Stop that shit. Just like when I was 20 and I got broken up with, not heartbroken, my niggas came to my risk and like, hey, bro, get out that shit. You'll get another woman. Get out that shit. So I ain't got no problem paying it back. Social isolation is a common consequence for men who suffer from domestic abuse. Fear of judgment or disbelief can lead them to, can lead them to withdraw. Oh, excuse me. Hey, that steak, egg, and cheese bagel from McDonald's, something serious, but it make a nigga burp a whole lot. Ugh, smell like onions. Anyway, where was I? Fear of judgment or disbelief can lead them to withdraw from friends, family, and social networking. This isolation compounds their emotional distance, their emotional distress, and makes it even more challenging to seek and receive support. The stigma associated with being a male victim of domestic abuse can also result in secondary victimization, where men face skepticism or ridicule from those they confide in, further enhancing their sense of isolation and despair. So again, like I said, call me. I'm willing to listen to you, bro. I'm willing to listen to a man problems because I know women just as guilty of doing the fuck shit as men is. But I also know that you can't tell everybody what's going on because you'll be looked at as a certain motherfucking way. I know this. The long-term consequences of domestic abuse on men's mental health can be severe. Chronic stress and untreated mental health conditions can lead to a range of physical health problems such as cardiovascular disease and a weakened immune system. Men might also turn to substance abuse as a coping mechanism, leading leading to addiction and further deteriorating their mental and physical health. The cumulation, yeah, the community that community that fuck it. The effect the effect of these issues can significantly impair their quality and their quality of life and life expectancy. Yeah, I can read, but I'm blind as fuck. So some of the shit I can read, some shit I can't read. It is what it is. That what happen when you get old. But anyway, truth of the matter is, a lot of these niggas that be on these pills and drinking syrup and just drinking all the motherfucking time and shit like that is one of the reasons why they can't talk to nobody, because who they gonna talk to that's gonna listen to them? Beside that bottle, beside that blunt, beside them pills, beside them lines. I'm the only people they can talk to. The dealers. They can tell the dealers everything. And trust and believe, when I was doing my thing out there in the street, motherfucker tell me all type of problems. Man, my old lady doing this. Man, I hear you, bro, but go and get this set. You know what I'm saying? I hear you. Depending on who was getting what from me, I listen a little bit longer, but the truth of the matter is, it be like, man, it's a whole lot of complaining. Whole lot of what's going on. It's like, man, I'm not your counselor. Not when I'm trying to make this money. Not when I'm trying to get paid off you. I am not the counselor. I listen for a minute, but I'm not the counselor. So even with that being said, the ones that need the counseling, the ones that buying all the shit that's at the liquor store every night, the one that's on the corner trying to get that bag, get that pill or whatever the case may be, and they going back home and they got to deal with some woman that's constantly on their ass for no motherfucking reason, having hard problems, having stress, don't know what's going on with their body. Yeah, that shit happens. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. Effective support. Effective support systems are crucial for men recovering from domestic abuse. Counseling and therapy can provide a safe space for men to process their experiences and begin healing. Mental health professionals can help them develop coping strategies, build their self-esteem, and address underlying physical any underlying psychological issues. Peer support groups can also be beneficial, offering a sense of community and shared understanding that can alleviate feelings of isolation. Addressing men's mental health after domestic abuse requires a cultural shift in both society, society views. Wait a minute. Addressing men's mental health after domestic abuse requires a cultural shift in how society views male victimhood, raising awareness about the prevalence of domestic abuse against men is a critical first step. Education campaigns can help dismantle harmful stereotypes and encourage men to seek help without fear of stigma. Healthcare providers should receive training to recognize and respond to signs of abuse in men patients, ensuring trust their ensuring that they offer appropriate support and referrals. Yep. Policy policy changes are essential to provide better protection and resources for male victims of domestic abuse. Laws and regulations should be inclusive, recognizing that men can also be victims and need support. Funding should be allocated to the funding should be allocated to develop services specifically for men, including shelters, hotlines, and legal assistance. Additionally, workplace policies should address the impact of domestic abuse on all employees, providing support regardless of gender. So yeah, so yeah, y'all have to excuse me for my reading. Y'all have to excuse me for my reading. It ain't that I'm slow. I can read. I know how to talk. It's just that I can't read like I used to. My left eye a little bit weak. It's weaker than my right eye, so some words I can see, some words I can't see. So when I see him, I see him, and when I can't see him, I can't see him. So it is what it is. But yeah, this was something I had planned last week, but a lot of things had came into play. Weather was one of them. Being tired, being up all night, and all that type of shit. So I said I'm gonna do it today. Gonna get it out the way. But the truth of the matter is, men go through the same shit women go through, and women do some of the same shit men do. It's just fucked up that we only see one side of the story. It just fucked up that we see it from the side of women at all times, whether they're the ones getting abused or they're the ones that's getting giving out the abuse. We always gonna see it as that you wrong for putting your hands on the woman, and you weak as hell if you don't say nothing about a woman putting her hands on you. It's a fucked up world. It's a cold world, but it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, I'm finna get up out of here. I was trying to be a little serious. Hope y'all enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all understand that as a man, bruh, Don't let society tell you what you need. Do what's best for you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning no physical violence toward a woman, but I know plenty of men that say, hey, that was their last resort. They had to do what they had to do. I know plenty of guys that done it. I don't agree with it, but I know that plenty of them have done it. So all I could tell these men out here that's going through this shit is just, man, seek the help you need, talk to who you need to, do what the hell you got to do to get out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But just like I tell women, leave. Leave that woman alone. If she's trying to control you financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, and you don't like it, by all means, leave. Fuck what society gotta tell you. Fuck what the culture tell you. Fuck what other niggas gonna tell you to stay for duty. Be a family man. Hey, bruh. Your health is just as important as her health. Your mental health is just as important as her mental health. Your physical well-being is just as important as hers. Don't get guilt tripped into staying in a situation that's not beneficial for you. Do what you gotta do, even if that means leaving her alone. With that being said, I'm finna get on out of here, and I'll talk to y'all later.